You ever look around your house and think, alright, it's just me, so why do I still have 6 frying pans and absolutely no idea where my glasses are? Living alone after 70 comes with its own quirks, some funny, some frustrating, all real. But here's the thing, it doesn't have to feel like survival mode. If you set yourself up right, it can feel like freedom with a side of comfort and a sprinkle of joy. So, today let's talk about the 10 things that make living alone at this age not just possible, but pleasant. Number 1. A check-in chain that actually knows when to worry. Let's start with this, because it matters more than people think. When you're living alone after 70, having someone who expects a small message from you each day isn't dramatic, it's smart. And I don't mean long phone calls where you pretend to care about your neighbor's cookies. No, just a rhythm. A little, I'm here. One emoji, one word, one ping. I once met a man named David, 75, stubborn in the lovable way, lived in a small cabin outside town. He and his daughter had a simple system. By 9 a.m., one emoji from him. Sometimes a thumbs up, sometimes a green heart. Once he sent a cupcake. She panicked and called him, which, funnily enough, saved his life months later. He slipped on ice one morning and couldn't reach his phone. When she didn't get the cupcake emoji by 10, she was already on the road. Little messages matter. Doesn't need to be fancy. A text, a light left on, a sticky note flipped in the window. Even telling Alexa, check in for me. It's not about being watched, it's about being cared for. Number 2. A write-it-down system because the brain gets sneaky. One day you walk into a room and forget why you're there. Another day you forget it if you took your meds. So you take them again. That's not aging, that's the brain becoming sneakier than a cat stealing chicken from the counter. So write it down, all of it. The weird, the routine, the forgettable. My best friend Leslie, 78, keeps something she calls her everything binder. It has what she owes, what she owns, what goes in her body, and a section titled Things I Keep Forgetting I Forgot. Living alone means no one is double-checking you. A notebook, whiteboard, planner, even voice notes, doesn't matter. What matters is consistency. You're not forgetful, you're just running an advanced filing system. So start writing everything you need to remember in a journal and make it a habit to read it before going to bed. Number 3. One financial bucket that's only for you. This one is really important, so listen. Too many people over 70 think their money exists only for emergencies and the grandkids. Well, no. You need one small bucket that exists solely to remind you that you're still alive. Call it your joy jar, your still kickin' account, your play budget, or my favorite, what I call my spite fund. I live modestly, but every few months I pull out $100 and spend it on something ridiculous, purely to remind the universe I am not done yet. One time I bought an electric blue latex jacket and a cheesecake on the same day. I pretended I was John Travolta. Life after 70 shouldn't feel like maintenance mode. Bill, medication, repeat. Your joy bucket is a reminder you're not done, and fun isn't illegal after 70. Number 4. A clarity folder for the what-if moments. Nobody likes talking about the what-ifs, but living alone means you're the only one who knows where your medical info is, what meds you take, and who should get a call if something goes sideways. A clarity folder, physical or digital, is not a bad idea. It's kindness to your future self. What must you include? Let's make a list together. Copies of ID and insurance, medication list, allergies, doctor contacts, emergency instructions, who to call first, and something personal that makes you, you. My buddy Joe, 79, calls it the In Case I Croak kit. Inside, he taped a note saying, if the dog barks, give her cheese. Practical and adorable. I think my list would say something about if my house burns, save my wedding photos, or perhaps put the last rose on my wife's grave on my behalf, because I loved her with every breath I took. Anyway, paramedics, nurses, family, they all appreciate it. You're making hard moments easier. That's wisdom, not fear. Number 5. A one-touch emergency solution. The kitchen floor, the bathroom tile, all become Olympic challenges after 70. And if you fall, there's no one in the next room to hear you. You need something you can press, shout, or even automatically trigger. Not later, not someday, now. I lived alone with a bath mat that betrayed me. I fell twice, broke my ankle, and then knee. I couldn't move. My phone was too far. I was terrified. Now I wear a medical alert watch. One button, boom, it calls my daughter, the fire department, everyone who needs to know. Modern tools aren't those clunky devices from the commercials anymore. Fall detection, voice activation, cool wristbands, take your pick. You're not fragile, you're prepared. Number 6, a kitchen designed for the you are now. Let's be honest, the kitchen becomes a challenge after 70. Top shelves, Mount Everest, heavy pots, medieval torture devices. That old manual can opener, a personal enemy. Your kitchen should work for you, not against you. Raise everyday items to arm level. Store heavy pans within easy reach. Keep a bar stool by the counter so you can sit while chopping vegetables. Use tools that make life easier. Electric can opener, lightweight pans, an air fryer that cooks everything without drama. My friend Nancy, 74, calls her setup the lazy gourmet station. Microwave, air fryer, one good skillet, meals in 20 minutes. No pain, no exhaustion, no bending into the abyss of lower cabinets. And please buy good olive oil. You've lived too long for flavorless food. Number 7, a no-nonsense relationship with your body. Your body becomes a bit of a prankster after 70. Joints argue, balance negotiates. You stand up too fast and feel like you've entered another dimension. Ignoring symptoms doesn't make you strong, it just delays the help you deserve. Marvin, 77, proud ex-military, kept dismissing his dizzy spells. Just hungry, he'd say. Turns out his meds were interacting dangerously, could have cost him his life. When you live alone, no one is there to say, hey, you look off today. So you have to be that person. Pay attention, report changes, ask questions, tell the doctor everything, even the embarrassing stuff. You're not being dramatic, you're being wise. Number 8, one daily ritual that grounds you. When you live alone, days can blend. You forget what day it is, water the plants twice, and find yourself watching reruns of reruns. A ritual anchors you, not a routine, a ritual, a moment of intention. My neighbor Whitney, 80, starts every morning with the same gospel song, same mug, same porch. She says it gets her soul in line. Your ritual could be feeding the birds at sunrise, writing one line in a journal, lighting a candle, touching the same plant every morning and saying, "We're still here, buddy." It's simple, grounding, yours. A ritual whispers, "This moment belongs to me." Number 9, one hobby that connects you without needing anyone there. Join a group, people say, as if it's that simple. Some days you don't feel like going out. Some days you're tired of loud talkers and folks who forget you're in the room. That's why you need one solo hobby that still connects you to the world. Ellis, 82, widowed, no kids, learned Morse code, set up a ham radio, talked to strangers worldwide, in beeps. He told me, nobody interrupts you in Morse code, and you still feel heard. Your hobby could be painting, puzzles, genealogy, writing letters to loved ones, or tending plants you secretly name. It keeps your mind alive, your spirit lit, your world bigger than your walls. Number 10, the courage to ask for help before you're desperate. This is the toughest one. We grew up believing that asking for help meant weakness, but here's the truth. Asking early is strength. Waiting until it's a crisis is what steals your independence. The people who thrive alone into their 70s, 80s, 90s, they speak up. They ask the neighbor to change a light bulb before attempting the step stool Olympics. They mention new pains before ending up in the ER. They ask for company before loneliness gets heavy. Your loved ones want to help. They can't read your mind, but they can respond when you reach out. Asking for help doesn't shrink your independence, it protects it. So there you have it, 10 things you can't live alone without after 70. And notice none of them are really things, they're supports, systems. Little pieces of soul that make living alone not lonely, but livable, dignified, and even joyful. If anything here made you nod, laugh, or think, "Yup, I should set that up," go ahead and hit that like button. And if you want more cozy conversations like this, subscribe and stay with us. We're building a small corner of the internet where living alone never feels like being alone.